Welcome to Mr. Michael's ELA classroom. What are we going to learn today?
Hello students, today we are going to look at some examples of persuasive writing, and then we are going to use the persuasive rubric to mark the examples. Okay, so here's an example of a persuasive write. So as you can see, it's not that good, but let's look at it. So I think that smoking should be banned for everyone. I think this because smoking is bad. So I have given an opinion and I've given a reason. It is bad. Not a great reason, but it is a reason. It can make you sick and it can make you tired. Smoking is bad. It can also make others sick and make people angry and unhappy because it is yucky and gross. Okay, that is all the reason smoking is bad. So let's go through this example with the rubric in mind. So here's the beginning of the rubric where it states opinion, lead, and paragraphs. So a thesis statement is basically a sentence that makes the argument. It is a statement, and it is basically your opinion on the topic. That's why it's under opinion. It should have a preview to the evidence, but if this is confusing to you, it is not necessary. So when we look at this thesis statement, I think that smoking should be banned for everyone. Really, it is. It does. It includes an opinion, but there is no preview. Now we're going to look at the lead. So wrote a lead that is interesting and hooks the reader. No, not so much. We did not include a lead in this. Paragraphs, only 2 to 4 paragraphs, so we could only get a 2 there. And then when we look at our transition words, these are our transition words. This is why we looked very carefully at the persuasive / transition words in the previous lesson. So what I need to use is firstly, secondly, thirdly, to use transitions to paragraphs. Unfortunately, this essay does not have those at all. Finally, you have to have the audience. So the audience are the people you are writing to. If we remember our RAF strategy, it is the A. So in this case, no. It is not really indicating who it is being written to. If we look at these, opinion, lead, paragraphs, reasons, evidence, transitions, and audience. So there is no really audience indicated. There's no transitions. There are some reasons. There is no evidence. So we are looking at pretty much the marks that I've shown you here. It's not going to be very good. And then ending, there is an ending, but it's not in a paragraph. So, okay, that is all the reasons smoking is bad. Not a very good ending. But honestly, if I put that as its own paragraph at the bottom, I could have gotten more marks for paragraphs. And I could have had an ending, so I could have got a mark or 2 there. Now the spelling, yeah, not so good here. I'm going to underline the spelling mistakes right now. You can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spelling mistakes. So that's actually a 2. And then there are quite a few punctuation mistakes. I did not capitalize smoking in this sentence here. I put 2 ands. 2 ands equals a run-on sentence. And yes, there are some punctuation errors. So let's see. This is obviously a 1 on the school-wide write. So let's level up this persuasive essay. So here we go. Smoking is a topic that is on everyone's mind, and I am no different. So that's kind of a hook. I've introduced the topic in an interesting way. I feel that people should not be able to smoke near others for the simple reasons below. Ooh, a little bit of a mistake there. No problem. I didn't put a full stop at the end of a sentence. So firstly, secondly, finally, I have reasons. I have evidence this time. I have my transitions. And I have my persuasive words. like as evidence, in support of, finally, smoking near others makes their clothes smelly. When my uncle smokes near me, I feel, oh, I did not put a persuasive word in there. But then again, I did have an ending, and I restated my topic there. So if we wanted to level up this one again, because you see the marks here that I would provide for this one, because unfortunately there are a few punctuation mistakes. Did not put the full stops at the end of sentences. I did not use all the transition words I needed to. If we level this guy up, it's going to look something like that. So I'm not going to read this to you, but this one will give you a 4+ full mark on the school-wide write. As you can see, I put finally here and then in fact. So I used a persuasive word. So again, this is going to be the full mark on the school-wide write and pretty much any persuasive essay you are going to write. So that's all for this lesson. Thank you for listening. Do the quiz.